Look, you tell me, the crypto trading sentiment is currently in an extreme fear, plus the funding rates are getting close to negative on all major exchanges. So is this bullish or bearish for Bitcoin price? Well, let's reveal that in this video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from Market to Paradise, and in this video we will just quickly update the price action. Make sure that you have watched the previous video that I have recorded 2 days ago where we have dived into the similarities of the 2021 ending diagonal pattern that caused the crash of 55%. Right now we are forming the same ending diagonal on a weekly time frame, and there might be a last push towards $112,000 that might make smart bulls a little bit richer again. So let's zoom in into this price action by shifting our focus on a daily time frame. This is high time frame analysis for us. As you can see, we are forming this ascending ending diagonal very nicely, and currently we are finishing the second wave. As you can see right here, this is a textbook example where you can see what's coming next, and it's another corrective mode in ABC structure that might take us towards $112,000, ladies and gentlemen. So not only we are at this key medium time frame support zone, but we are also having an exaggerated bullish divergence on the MACD oscillator. As you know, the exaggerated bullish divergence means that the selling pressure is being absorbed and the bears are losing strength, and usually this is the time to buy when the price is making equal lows but the indicator is making high low. This is called exaggerated bullish divergence, and that's exactly what you can see at the current price. We have formed equal lows at around $92,000, but the MACD indicator, as you can see, is making a high low. That is a textbook example of how exaggerated bullish divergence looks like. Together with that, in the previous video I've exactly explained the Elliott wave theory. You know that we are right now from ultra high time frame perspective in the wave 5, right? Let me just put your attention to that very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now we are in the final wave of this impulse that we have been catching since $19,000, and that started in November 2022, and we are about to have a larger correction that will happen in a zigzag and might take us towards around $44,000, ladies and gentlemen. But for that, to understand exactly what's behind this, make sure that you have watched the previous video. Right now the price action that might occur is like this. After we have completed the second wave right here in a zigzag pattern corrective mode, we seem to be starting an actionary wave towards the upper ascending trend line right here. Afterwards we will have a correction that will be the fourth subwave, and then we will have the fifth wave, and I believe this is sometimes being contracted, and because this is an extremely strong resistance zone right here at $109,000, I believe that this third wave, yes, we can have a wick out towards around $112,000, but after we drop below it once again, forming the fourth subwave, I honestly don't believe that this resistance will be broken once again, and we will stop here the fifth wave that is most likely gonna be contracted, and we will start our correction towards firstly our major high time frame demand zone, which is sitting at around $77,000, and then once we broke this one, you know from the previous video that we will go much lower. Ladies and gentlemen, right now what's important is that this is a great buying opportunity for the bulls, right? And if I shift our focus on a 4-hour time frame, which is a medium time frame analysis for us in ParadiseTeam, we use these lower time frame charts to make sure that we are getting the best entries possible, right? So 4-hour time frame to 1-hour time frame, even 15 minutes time frame, even though you are a swing trader, all these should be analyzed properly in order for you to get the best entries possible. Then you are just waiting for the confirmations and you are executing like a sniper only the perfect shots, ladies and gentlemen. So what can we see in 4-hour time frame? We have this beautiful bullish cross on our MACD oscillator right here. This is bullish, right? So we have these beautiful open legs. That means the bulls are trying to take control. We are also above our support zone right here, and it seems that this subwave, which was basically the third, if I'm not wrong, let me see, no, that was the second one, is already finished because we have formed this zigzag pattern ABC. Let me show you what I mean. A, B, C, right? This is an impulse that we can confirm even shifting to a lower time frame on a 1 hour time frame. We can actually see the subwaves more clearly of this A wave. So this A wave should, if analyzed correctly, be able to be subdivided into 5 subwaves. So let's calculate with me. This was the local top right here, A, B, C, which is always the longest one. This is the 4th wave and 5th wave towards here. Then we have a corrective zigzag and then again 5 subwaves to the downside that sometimes being formed in this kind of triangle. So it seems like this is really conclusion of the ABC to the downside and we are starting the 3rd wave. If however I'm wrong, there will be one more touch towards our support zone right here. If for example our lower time frame count wasn't correct and this wasn't the ABC, it might be ABC like this and we might have a little lower the end of the C wave. However, I do believe that our lower time frame count is correct and it will be confirmed by breaking above this moving average trend line. This orange trend line is something that once is going to be reclaimed on a lower time frame. I want to see a breakout, then a retest, then some bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. That will be our confirmation to get even more aggressive. Currently with ParadiseTeam VIPs, we have been entering at the bottom right here. You can see a Bitcoin long position at around $92,000 because we have concluded that this is the best time to enter a beautiful risk to reward trade position with the highest probability possible. So we have been entering around this level right here and we have already placed our stop loss to break even just to be safe if we are not able to cross above this moving average trend line, and we might have a little bit better entry because the C wave might end up a little bit lower. However, I do believe that our count is correct from the lower time frame perspective. The subwaves already formed the ABC like this. We have concluded that by analyzing closely the A wave, the B wave zigzag and the C wave also formed in a 5 waves. So with the highest probability, this was it, and we are right now starting the 3rd wave towards around $112,000 right here to touch our upper ascending trend line. Then we will have the move lower and I believe the 5th wave will be contracted and we will then start breaking towards our $77,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this is however definitely a great opportunity. We have on a 4-hour time frame the bullish cross already. Bulls seem to be starting to take over, and as we get more and more confirmations, the another one, as I said already, will be the cross of this moving average trend line. We will again with ParadiseTeam VIPs just increasing our position size. We will start opening more trades, etc. Just tactically approaching the strategy we have, that is the move towards $112,000 at the moment. Let's take a look at some insider data that can even enhance our probability rates for our long positions. So as you can see, the funding rates are extremely neutral to negative. So this is bullish. Why? Because on the exchanges right now there is more short positions opened close to support, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we are at support right here, so close to support, loads of short positions are being opened. That means there might be a big possibility for a short squeeze, right? So loads of stop losses and liquidations levels are right above us. The whales, the smart money just needs to push a little and it will smoothly push the price higher, because after these short positions contracts are closed automatically, that's how futures works, long positions are opened, right? So that's how short squeeze working basically. Then other than that, also crypto trading sentiment extremely in fear. What does it mean? Loads of people are not taking the opportunity on buying right here cheaply again from a high time frame perspective. So once we start pushing higher, you always need to think like whales. You need to think like whales, ladies and gentlemen. So if we start to push higher, will there be some liquidity to keep pushing the price higher? Well, yes, because loads of people are in fear right now. They are selling instead of buying at this strategic level. So once we start pushing to the upwards, they will again start buying in fear of missing out, right? So this is good also for the probabilities that we might have the reversal right now. And also just take a look at the funding rates heat map. You can see it's beautifully green. Even some altcoins extremely negative like Ondo, Ina and some other ones as well. So these are actually the best adepts to make most of the profits once we start getting the reversal. Ladies and gentlemen, I will keep you updated. This was just a short update. Make sure you play it safe. As I said, with ParadiseTeam VIPs, we've already moved our stop loss to break even just to be safe from this possible C wave a little bit lower. However, the probabilities right now are on the side of the bulls, so play it safe strategically, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Cheers.